Bitcoin trades above $41,000, Ether stays below $2,500. Cathie Wood's ARK Invest buys another $15 million of its spot Bitcoin shares. Bitcoin exposed to possible $1.5 billion in future GBTC sales, JP Morgan says. Fidelity Ether ETF delayed as more leveraged Bitcoin ETF bids flood in. Manta Network experiences DDoS attack amid exchange listing. Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. Virtual digital assets market is currently facing a significant challenge due to whale movement, which has impacted the price of Bitcoin and the overall cryptocurrency markets. Bitcoin traded near $41,500 crucial levels. Ruchi Sharma joins us to tell us how the global cryptocurrency market is performing today.
IC15 index of cryptocurrencies was trading down by 2.7% at 54,600 points. Interestingly, market participants have pointed out that the existing spot Bitcoin products across the globe hold more than 864,000 Bitcoins, which are likely to make their way to market due to the cost disadvantage. Hence, the current pressure on price as well as on overall market is likely to continue. In an interesting piece of news, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission has postponed its ruling on Fidelity's spot Ethereum exchange-traded fund until March 5th, a new court filing reveals. Meanwhile, the new spot ETF issuers have added more than 68,000 Bitcoin in their first week of action. Grayscale's GBTC, however, has shed roughly 40,000 Bitcoin, leaving a net addition of about 28,000 to Bitcoin ETFs. According to data from CoinDesk, the conversion of the existing Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into an ETF immediately resulted in almost $30 billion stashed in Bitcoin ETFs. Bitcoin ETFs has more assets than silver ETFs and trailed only gold among commodity-focused US ETFs, having total valuation of $95 billion. Tether, the biggest stablecoin issuer globally, has allegedly added 8,888 BTC to its portfolio of Bitcoin. The most recent acquisition cost an astounding $380 million. According to Dune Analytics data, Tether is the 11th largest Bitcoin holder with assets over $2.8 billion in total fiat worth. The global cryptocurrency market cap was at $1.63 trillion, marked decreasing 2.8% in the last 24 hours. However, the total trading volumes increased by 20% to $65.5 billion. In another interesting development, the Bitcoin miners' reserves have plummeted to their lowest point since July 2021, currently standing at 1.83 million BTC, which is approximately worth $78 billion. This is after a decrease of 22,800 coins over the previous year. Meanwhile, decentralized exchange DYDX has surpassed Uniswap's daily transaction volume, reaching $757 million following its strategic migration from Ethereum to the Cosmos ecosystem. Despite Ethereum's high transaction cost and substantial user base, DYDX's successful migration to Cosmos achieving a 24-hour trading volume of $757 million. US stock futures traded mixed as investors digested the largest economic data. Futures linked to S&P 500 traded higher by 0.08%, while Dow Jones Industrial Average futures fell 0.07%. However, Nasdaq 100 futures rose 0.33%. Bitcoin was trading at $41,370, down 3%. Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was down by 2%, trading at $2,488. Solana SOL was down 5.3% and was trading at $95. Cardano's ADA token was down by 4% to trade at $0.5. Avalanche AVAX was trading at $33.5, lower 6%. Polygon Matic was trading up by 2.4% to trade at $0.79. Doge, the popular meme coin, was trading down by 3% at $0.078. Shiba Inu was trading down by 2.5%. Ripple's XRP token traded at $0.54, down by 3%. Polkadot was down by 4% to trade at $7. BNB was up by 0.3% to trade at $313. Binance, a leading global cryptocurrency exchange, has experienced a significant surge in crypto inflows of around $5 billion within 2 months of its agreement with the US authorities.
Thanks, Ruchi. And now back to the headlines. Cathie Wood's ARK Invest has continued to buy its own ARK 21 shares spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund or ETF worth $15 million. According to ARK Invest Daily, the firm's ARK Next Generation Internet ETF purchased 365,695 shares of ARK 21 shares Bitcoin ETF on Jan 18. With Thursday's closing price at $40.95, this most recent purchase is worth around $15 million. While previously on Jan 16, ARKW bought 365,427 shares of ARKB that amounted to 1% of ARKW's holdings. Since the Securities and Exchange Commission approved the Bitcoin ETFs on the same day, it would not grant any ETF an early advantage. However, moving the money from one fund to another could help the ETF gain potential. Bitcoin has dropped over 15% since the inaugural launch of spot exchange-traded funds last week, with $1.5 billion flowing out of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust GBTC, financial giant JP Morgan said in a research report on Thursday. Before being uplisted to an ETF from a trust, GBTC was one of the only ways for stock traders in the US to gain exposure to the practice or price movements of Bitcoin without the need to purchase the actual cryptocurrency. That made it the largest regulated Bitcoin fund in the world by AUM. While the bank had previously estimated that up to $3 billion had been invested in GBTC in the secondary market during 2023 to exploit the trust's discount to NAV. If this estimate is correct, and given that $1.5 billion has already exited, there could be an additional $1.5 billion to exit the space via profit-taking on GBTC, which will put further pressure on Bitcoin prices in the coming weeks. Well, these outflows are also putting pressure on GBTC to lower its fees, the report said, adding that the GBTC fee at 1.5% still looks too high compared to other spot Bitcoin ETFs, risking further outflows. The United States securities regulator has delayed its decision on asset manager Fidelity's Ether exchange-traded fund bid, while another 5 leveraged Bitcoin ETFs have just been filed with the regulator for approval. The Securities and Exchange Commission said on Jan 18 that it was extending its deliberation period by another 45 days so that it has sufficient time to consider the proposed rule change and the issues raised. Well, the SEC marked March 5 as the next date for a decision. Bloomberg ETF analyst James Safat said in a Jan 18 X post he completely expected the delay. Meanwhile, Direxion filed for 5 Bitcoin ETFs with the SEC on Jan 18, joining rivals ProShares, which filed for 5 leveraged Bitcoin tracking ETF on Jan 16, and REX Shares, which filed for 6 leveraged Bitcoin ETFs on Jan 3. Zero-knowledge proof-powered Layer 2 blockchain Manta Network experienced a widespread distributed denial-of-service attack amid a successful token listing on multiple exchanges. The incident has since been resolved. As told by Kenny Lee, co-founder of POZN Labs, the cryptographic development team behind Manta Network, the blockchain's nodes experienced over 135 million remote procedure call requests on Jan 18. Well, this is a very aggressive and timed attack, said Lee, while stating that the blockchain is running safely and funds are safe. However, Lee warned that communication between apps and the blockchain is severely limited for the time being. The same day, Manta tokens began trading on multiple exchanges, including Binance, Bithumb, and KuCoin. At the time of publication, the Manta token valued at $2.27, indicating a fully diluted market cap of $2.27 billion. Over $686 million worth of Manta exchanged hands in the first few hours of trading. And now let's go to Shikha Singh to get an update on buzzing coins of the day.
So let us also have a look at the buzzing crypto watch list for today and the week ahead. First on the list, we have DYDX. Decentralized exchange DYDX has surpassed Uniswap's daily transactional volume, reaching $757 million following its strategic migration from Ethereum to the Cosmos ecosystem. Despite Ethereum's high transaction costs and substantial user base, DYDX successfully migrated to Cosmos, achieving a 24-hour trading volume of $757 million. The DEX's version 3 market on Ethereum registered $567 million, securing third place position. Since its launch, the cumulative trade volume has reached $17.8 billion. DYDX was trading at $2.85, down 10% in the last 24 hours. Next on the list, we have BNB. Binance, a leading global crypto exchange, has experienced a significant surge in crypto inflows despite facing regulatory hurdles and legal challenges. Despite a multi-billion-dollar penalty and legal battles, Binance has seen a net inflow of around $5 billion within 2 months of its agreement with US authorities. The surge surpasses rivals like OKX, Bitfinex, and Bybit, indicating a strong comeback from the platform under CEO Richard Teng. January saw the highest inflow for any month since November 2022. Binance was trading at $311, up 0.11% in the last 24 hours. Next on the list, we have a meme coin, DogWiffHat. DogWiffHat, a popular Solana meme coin, has reached an all-time high after Binance listed its perpetual contract, and it will also be listed on KuCoin. The crypto exchange will allow traders to trade the meme coin with up to 50x leverage following the rally in Q3 2023. Binance Futures will also list the meme coin on its exchange. The 20th largest asset management firm, Franklin Templeton, also shilled DogWiffHat in a tweet. He said in a cryptic tweet on X that, "You are unsure how to feel about Laser IBEN? Just think instead of Ben WiffHat." WIF was trading at $0.3, down 20% in the last 24 hours. Next on the list, we have Myro. Myro, a meme coin inspired by Solana co-founder's dog, has surpassed Pepe Coin's 24-hour trading volume, causing a 36% increase in its price over the last 24 hours. The trading volume reached $98 million, surpassing Pepe Coin's $77 million. The price also saw a 30% increase, boosting investor excitement. Some investors attribute Myro's price performance to Bybit's strategic move, with the Myro USDT price pair being listed on the exchange. Myro was trading at $0.1, down 6% in the last 24 hours. Last on the list, we have Shiba Inu. Robinhood, a stock brokerage firm, has seen its sheep stash grow by billions of sheep in the last 24 hours, according to data from Arkham Intelligence. Robinhood's wallet holdings have increased from 35 million sheep to 36.45 trillion sheep, resulting in an addition of 230 billion Shiba Inu tokens. The sheep net flows have also risen 1,542%, providing insight into the positions of whales and investors with substantial sheep holdings. Shiba Inu was trading down 4% in the last 24 hours.
Well, that's all in today's special bulletin. This is me, Vishakha Thakur, signing off. For more on such updates and market news, please log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code.